Okay, more War Robot stuff. Last video, I guess this is a little bit of redundancy, but the last video was over so fast it just didn't do this thing justice. This is my Inquisitor. It's got Thunders and Punisher T's on it. Honestly, I don't have an Ember, and I haven't gotten comfortable running Orkans and Terrans on it yet. So even though these are all silver weapons, they have pretty good high damage outputs, and being kinetic weapons, they do extra damage to physical shields. That and I'm just more comfortable with them. So I can do more with these right now. But anyways, we're getting into a beacon rush game, so I'm opening with my Kumio. And we go over here to take this beacon. I think I end up going it alone. But in Beacon Rush, of course, it's good to just try and get to the beacon as fast as possible, and I am alone over here. So I try to spook them over there, make them keep their distance. Sometimes it's good just to have a little bit of suppressive fire. At this point, I just push a little harder, and I push right into a Leo. But mostly because I was alone, I wanted to make sure there was some distance against them. So I saw that there was a threat to the center beacon, so I spawned in here with my Inquisitor. And this was actually a really good game for my Inquisitor. I was very careful, I took my time, and I was very aware of my surroundings. They took my beacon over here, so I come back to take it back. I'm up and I have myself, and I'm able to get that guy. Then that guy is severely damaged. Another guy over there. And now I take this guy down. Everything on that guy. So now I need to reload everything. So I pull back behind cover, trying to be more careful and choose when I take the enemy. And even now when I'm jumping to another point of cover. Now, luckily I have a teammate helping me here. They get the beacon to white. And I continue with suppressive fire to make sure the beacon is turned, even though that teammate is lost. Giving my other teammates time to actually take the beacon. And now I need to reload again. Just trying to be mindful of that. This is actually good, especially the first few weeks that I had this thing. I'd be lucky to get 30 seconds out of it. So that's a Haichi, an important target, a dangerous target. And I just pull back and I want to bait it to him. Shield is already down, and I just finish it off there. Now, I'm trying to be smart about this, but it leads me to make a mistake. Because there is no reload button, I start emptying a Punisher, just one of them, because I'm hoping that I can get it to reload so I can have at least some sort of constant fire and not be left out in the open. However, I get hit by Zeniths, and I think, yep, I get hit by a Trebuchet and I panic, and I jump out without being reloaded. I jump right into the tank. And I actually do a considerable amount of damage to it. I almost take it out, because I think I also helped take out its shield. So back to center with my tank. Just not even going for the kills, just trying to push them away, give them pressure, so that we can keep the beacons. And now I start becoming a target for a lot of people, and I just get hit by all kinds of stuff. And I think the sound cut out. Yep, sound definitely cut out, so I guess I'll have to talk a little more. So I don't think I have a way to get music on here easily, because I edit these on my iPad. So I record directly, and then I use iMovie app on the iPad to do this little voiceover stuff for most of these War Robots videos. So I don't like in the past in other videos, I've taken the footage into my editing computer and used my Adobe's, but my subscription expired, so right now I'm kind of going with uh, more basic things, and it looks like I lost my Lancelot there while I was pushing. So now I'm trying to decide where I'd be able to help my team the best. And so I go in with my Thunder Punisher Leo. In case it isn't apparent, I've become rather comfortable with these weapons. And I actually designed this Leo specifically to kill Lancelots back when they were more prevalent. Because especially with all the kinetic damage, it would just tear through, like the Thunder, of course, would tear through the Ansel, and then everything else would tear through the physical shields, and then it would just leave a Lancelot absolutely stripped. And so now all I've got left is my ranged bot, my Tempest Carnage. Anybody who's watched any of my other videos will know that I really like the Carnage, and I used to love the Thunder Carnage, but with all these other bots and all the plasma and energy weapons, it's much harder to use it. But I still try and hold on and still try to use it. So now I'm using it with premium weapons with range, so I can try and stay away from the plasma. No. I think I have a little old cat, and I think he's trying to. He's a little incontinent, and he pees on the floor sometimes. I usually pause and edit that out, but I don't know that I can right now. Poor thing. Little old cat, he's very nice. And it seems that I've lost my Carnage. However, in pushing and maintaining the beacons, it looks like we're at a severe advantage, both in beacon bar and in beacons. So now I'm just looking at my teammates and my enemy players just to kind of get a feel for the board at large, so I can try and figure out who would be most interesting to watch for the rest of this. And this guy I find interesting. I think that's the guy that nailed me while I was in my Inquisitor. And so he's been in a sniper the whole dang round, which is oftentimes kind of useless when we're talking about trying to keep and take beacons. So anyways, we won. It was a pretty good round. It's okay, you're a good cat. Good boy. And that was a pretty good round for me, 700,000. So I just kind of peek around, try and see what the other people's ranks were that I was with. As I've been hovering between Expert 2 and Expert 1. Ooh, I took out a... Cool, we beat a champion player. Because sometimes when I'm in Expert 2, it puts me with more Champion League players. And it's oftentimes more difficult to beat those guys. So I'm kind of proud I was able to beat it, or at least help beat a champion player. And I'm just checking some of the other people and what they're running. Sometimes I like to look around, sometimes I just keep going. But yeah, thanks for watching, and oh wow, that person only had 4 bots. I'm not used to seeing that. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll do more videos like this if people want them, and yeah. Thanks for watching.